I think the response we have seen is tremendous. People are all excited. They are very enthusiastic. We have generated hope. And people are asking us, what can I do? How can I help? So I've been telling them now that, look, you can help us in many different ways. One, you can talk to your relatives, your friends, and convince them of the idea of India that we are promoting. If you're not convinced, then we are not in the same league.
Right.
Okay, but if you are convinced that we want to build India which is democratic, respects other religion, which is more towards, uh, equality, inclusion, treating minorities with respect, then we have something to talk. Then we can go deeper into it.
The coin that he has, the term that has coined now for Indian democracy for global good.
Yes, it's very important. We have been saying that for a long time. That if Indian democracy goes wrong way, world is going to pay for it. Okay, and that I think people have to understand. That doesn't mean we are telling people to come and fix our democracy. No, we are the one who is going to fix it. But you better be aware of it because it will have implication on you. It will have implication on India. I mean, not only on India but on the world. Okay,
What kind of implications do you see that we have?
look at China today.
Right.
Okay, China has everything, but it is authoritarian. There is very little freedom. They can use any kind of law, put anybody in jail, and do all kinds of things. There is very little conversation. In India, there will be a chaos. It will affect our production, it will affect our jobs, it will affect our education. I mean, look at what they have done, gotten rid of periodic table from education. Okay, as a physicist, I think it is obscene. Okay, now, was there a debate on it? Was there a national discussion on it? How can you just remove like that? And then you tell me you're not authoritarian? If there is a debate, a lot of people like me would have participated and say, hey, this is not scientific. What you're doing is totally antithesis to science. But they did it. If I don't have a voice in deciding whether the periodic table should be taken out or in, that's not democracy to me.
In addition to the public meetings he had, several of which I have attended, he also had series of closed door, one-to-one bilateral meetings.
We are not ready to talk about that.
Can you just give us a sense what kind of acceptance resonance?
Tremendous. They are shocked. People are shocked in the private meeting that the way you talk, the way you have articulated vision, we have never thought like this. Okay, I'm telling you, we had one major meeting today, and the guys were amazed that wow, you are giving us a whole different dimension to how to look at this stuff. Because US is upset with China,
Right.
and we are saying, look, if India is not your partner, it's one thing. If India is your partner and India is not democratic, what does it mean to you? So we had some very good private conversations, and the reason we are not willing to talk about it right now is just not proper. Okay, but we had some very good conversations. Okay,
Is Mr. Gandhi satisfied with his trip so far?
he is very satisfied. He is, upbeat, and he is telling me, he said, Sam, we need to do more of this. Okay, I mean, sometimes we do this every 6 months, 9 months. He said, let's do more of it now. Because both of us are convinced that the message has to go to the global leaders today. Global leaders are not aware of the reality and implication of it. For example, one major meeting we had today in private, we told them that periodic table has been taken off school syllabus. They said it's not possible. I said, how come you don't know this? And evolution theory has been taken off. And they were shocked. They said, how could you be a scientific nation with all these NRIs running multi-billion-dollar companies? And in their country now, periodic table has been taken off. Okay. What will happen to the next generation of people?
So on the one hand, he represented a different vision of India, but at the same time, he also appeared to be in sync with India's foreign policy.
Of course, he knows where we are doing something right. We are all for it, by. Okay. And you see, someone told me that, oh, Indian Prime Minister is getting a lot of reception. And I said, I'm happy about it. Because at the end of the day, he's also my Prime Minister. Okay. But let's not make a mistake. He is getting reception because he's India's Prime Minister
Right.
and not because he's BJP Prime Minister. Separate these two things. Okay. A Prime Minister of a nation of 1.5 billion people deserves respect everywhere. And I'm proud of it. Okay. I'm not negative about it. You know. But you see, they twist every message. They confuse everything. And then they convert it into personal attack. Yeah? Now, that's not democracy. Okay? Have some respect for other human beings. Yeah? But you will send, 50 people chasing you on social media with lies. I mean, the one lie was that this entire trip was sponsored by Muslim. What is it? Even if it is sponsored, let's say, worst case. I mean, they are citizens of India, right? Okay, what are you talking about? First of all, they have nothing to do with it. The entire trip has been arranged by Indian Overseas Congress. I have personally supervised every event. There were a total of about 17 events. Okay, most of the events are done by the local people. California team did that in California. Washington team did Washington. New York team is doing New York. But I would ask them, I'll talk to them, I'll go through choreographing of the event. And to blame Muslim community for it is total lie. Okay? But they have no problem lying. Nah? What do I do?
So tell me, where does the party goes, or Mr. Gandhi goes from here when he goes back?
Okay, they want me to go. Well, party is doing what party should do. Okay. Mr. Gandhi is doing his job as he sees it, along with the Congress party president. I'm doing my job as the Indian Overseas Congress. We all have bits and pieces to do. Okay. And I think we are getting good team together now. So we have to now focus on elections in Madhya Pradesh.
Is Mr. Gandhi ready to be the prime minister of the country?
If,
And secondly, I know your answer would be, secondly, why should people of India in 2024 vote for the Congress? Both the questions. If you
okay,
can
so
club
first
together.
let's take second question. People of India should vote for Congress if they are aligned with the idea of India that Congress is. If they are not aligned, they don't have to vote. But if they are aligned with the idea that we want to build a democratic India, which is more focused on truth and not lies, more focused on trust and not mistrust, not on hate but love, that India, if you want to build with diversity, inclusion, you should vote Congress.
The
Okay.
first question.
First question, that party will decide.
But as someone who is a mentor or guru of,
I'm not a mentor. I'm a well-wisher.
okay.
Okay, I'm a friend. I'm a well-wisher. I can't mentor my own children, so I'm not a mentor. Okay, but I'm a well-wisher. I love him. I care for him, and I wish him all the best.